Hello, wonderful you, and welcome to an evening Facebook Live here. I'm just in Germany having a foundation class, and these classes, they just spur so much of awareness and new input, and it's so amazing, using the tools. I've been using them for years and years and done so many classes, and it's fascinating how it never stops and it always continues. Somewhere in this reality we've learned, there should be a point where we are enlightened, or there should be a point where we are finally arrived somewhere, not sure where that should be, but arrived somewhere. In this reality we've learned that there is something we can get to, or something we can get perfect in. And there actually isn't. And it's so amazing to see with all of these tools and with all these access classes, the invitation to always choose more, the invitation to always be and seek greater, and just the awareness that there's never an end point, there's never anywhere to get to. As this reality tells us, I don't know if you've ever heard your friends or family tell you when you go access classes, aren't you done sometimes? Are you going a class again? Why you're doing a class? What for? What are you getting out of it? Because most of people of this reality, or most people who bought this reality as real, have the point of view that you've got to be finished at some point. It's like an education that you finish after some years, and then you should be graduating and having a job and becoming perfect or something. That's so much of this reality's point of view. And with these tools of access consciousness, with the classes, there's always more and always greater. And, sometimes we forget to ask for something greater. And then we realize, wow, how much have I been settling for what actually doesn't really work for me? Even if things expand, how often do you then go, all right, that's enough. Maybe your financial reality has expanded and you're really happy for this because it's really big for you that you now have more ease with money, using the tools. Maybe you've asked, oh, how does it get any better in this? What else is possible? And realizing, wow, okay, something is changing. And then how often do you stay with the change that you have been creating, rather than asking, wow, is there more I could seek? So how much are you settling for the change you already have created? And how often do you just forget to ask for more? Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, and beyond. So, using these tools and realizing that things are actually changing. Like, one of the most important keys to having more change and more possibilities is actually to acknowledge what you already have changed. Okay, what has already changed that I haven't acknowledged? And then at the moment when you acknowledge what has changed, then you can ask, wow, that has changed and that has changed. And then you be present, just for a moment, be present with what already has changed. And then from that energy, from acknowledging, wow, I have a little bit more ease with money. Wow, I'm not getting as upset with my grandmother or stepmother, whatever, that I usually am. Wow, okay. And from that space, asking, if that is possible, I wonder what else is possible. So what if you take something right now that you could acknowledge has already changed? Just something, even if it's a little tiny little change. Maybe there's no tiny change. Maybe it's just a point of view. So what has already changed for you using the tools that you can now acknowledge? All right, so. And now, just for a moment, be present with that energy that already has changed in your world from using the tools. Notice that space, oh, wow, oh, I haven't really seen that. And from that space, what if you ask, how does it get any better than this? I wonder what else is possible. Notice how that is different than asking from, what else is possible? How does it get any better than this? You know, from the point of view that it's not good enough, from the point of view that something is lacking. So often we use the access consciousness tools from this reality rather from the invitation beyond this reality. So what does that mean? Well, if you use the tools from this reality, you always have to go to what's not there, what's missing, what's wrong, what's not the way it should be. Like basically summarized, you always look from the wrongness and always look from the lack, rather than from the acknowledgement what already has changed, and that from that space go, wow, I wonder what else is possible. How does it get any better than this? Do you notice the difference? Like these tools, like all of the access consciousness tools, are energies beyond this reality. Energies beyond this reality basically means something that can't be defined, something that can't be confined, something that can't be grasped or understood. It's such a huge reality. It's like, whoa, I can't put words to this. It's usually like the sense of it, or maybe you get dizzy, or maybe it just gets lighter and you don't understand it. That's the energies beyond this reality. This reality that most of us have bought somehow is where we have to look from the sense of problems, from difficulties, from what's right and wrong, what's good and bad. So using the tools like how does it get any better in this, you can swoosh it into this reality and go, how does it get any better in this? What else is possible? From the sense of lack, you notice the energy of that? Or you could ask, oh, wow, okay, wow, here's a little change I have created. Wow, I wonder what else is possible. And basically this energy, wow, I'm so much looking forward to change. Notice the difference? So beyond this reality is what these tools invite you to. It's basically realizing, talked with a friend recently about this reality and beyond this reality, and we compared it to basically this reality is like a little ball of dirt somewhere in your room, yeah, and your reality, like what's possible beyond it, is like this whole space, this whole living room around it, and even bigger than that. And we keep making this little crumb of dirt. We keep making this real, trying to understand it, trying to grasp it, trying to make it ours, adapting to it, and then basically driving ourselves crazy. You know, like imagine trying to fit a huge reality into a little tiny crumb of limitations and crap. That's a lot of work and it takes a lot of energy. So beyond this reality, beyond this little crumb, is where there's so much space and totally undefined. And, you know, there are times where you just go, oh my God, I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know if this is comfortable. Probably, you know, it feels so heavy. Maybe there's something wrong. Maybe I should go back. Again, you know, using the tools, cramping them into this reality. Because, you know, we've learned what's right is light, what's heavy is a lie. So again, you could use this tool from, oh my God, I feel so wrong. There must be something wrong, which is the conclusion and the judgment. And that's crumbing it again into this reality rather than, wait a second, you know, it feels uncomfortable. Is there really something wrong? Or, you know, could I actually ask a question around it? What's right about this? Is this maybe the foreplay to greater possibilities? Because how many times are you uncomfortable just about when you are on your way to opening up to greater possibilities? And in that moment, it might feel heavy. But what if it's not wrong? What if that is not something you need to fix or handle? What if there's something you could embrace and celebrate and just go, wow, it's really uncomfortable. What change is about to occur? What possibilities are about to open up in my world? Okay, so everywhere you're using the tools to function in this reality rather than accepting the invitation to have a grand and glorious reality beyond this reality will you please times a godzillion destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And it's one of those things where you go, oh my God, I want to control this. But controlling in that case does not really create more. What if you just let it go? What if you just really, really go for change? So what have you decided is way too much for you? What have you decided is way too big for you? Everything that is times a godzillion will you please destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So, and isn't it interesting, like how much are you an adventurer? A person who goes, yeah, let's go, let's gallop like crazy through the world and have way too much fun. And then, how much are you creating that lie of, oh, I don't know, I think I need to control things. It's way too fast. I need to hold on. I need to go back. Maybe a little bit of disparate points of view there. Everything that is will you destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. So what's really true for you? What is really true for you? Is the world, the reality beyond this reality, all these, wow, what else is possible? I wonder what else I could create. I wonder what capacities I have that I have never acknowledged. Is this really too big for you? And this whole conversation actually got started. I had just had a great, interesting conversation with some friends, Chiara and Danilo, about, this thing where we have these invitations to something greater. Like Danilo was talking about buying a piece of jewelry and having the point of view that first, oh my God, maybe it's too much. And then when he got it, when he went, okay, so what is this gonna create if I go for it? Is this really too big of a reality? Or is this a reality that I just can't control right now? Is this a reality I don't have reference points for? And as soon as he got it, which was uncomfortable for him to do that choice, his whole world expanded. And I have done this so many times. Like the first time that I realized that phenomenon was when I was, I was traveling a lot for years, and I was always traveling in economy class. I hope David isn't listening because he wouldn't be proud of me. And so I was really comfortable in economy class. I was like, I don't understand why would one choose business class. It's so comfortable and it's cheap and I don't really need more. Why would I go for a business class? I mean, I can create myself some seats where I can lie down and sleep and I'm comfortable. I'm fine. Hi, Anna. And so I did this for many years, and I was really comfortable. And then I heard people talk about business class, and I'm whatever. And then at one point, the airline was offering me, hey, do you want an upgrade for not that much money? And again, my brain said, come on, you don't need that. It's fine. You're happy. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory, even in economy class. And that was true, it does. And then I got this upgrade offer, and somewhere I knew, when you know that something really expands your world, and at the same time your brain says, no, we don't need that. We're fine. Why do you waste that money? Come on, like your utilitarian mind goes into gear. And so my brain was very loud at that time. It still sometimes is, but it was very, very loud. And so I listened to it, and at the same time, this nagging, this knowing kept saying, are you sure? Like, if you would choose business class, like, how much would that expand your world? And my brain went, no, it's fine in economy. My awareness, my knowing said, yes, it's awesome. It's amazing. So I'm like, I don't know if you've ever experienced that. And we're so cute, huh? Rather than listening to our knowing, we're like, no, our minds must be valuable. Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, beyond. So anyway, what did I choose? What do you think? I, for the first time in my life, went for business class. And it was the Emirates airline. And I literally sat down in that business class chair, and my whole body and my whole world went, wow. At the same time, what have I been waiting for? Wow. Because I had concluded this is too big of a world for me. This is way too much, and it's not necessary. And at the moment when I sat down, my whole world expanded. I could literally sense how my future expanded, and I have no idea how, but magically my financial reality expanded from that moment on. I have never been flying economy since then. So do you see, like, choice truly creates. When you choose to upgrade your life, and you don't just say, I'm going to choose it, but you really go for it, the whole universe supports that. Like, but it's like we tend to do it the other way around. We're like, well, first I'm going to wait until I get enough money, and then I'm going to choose to do business class or whatever you want to do. We try to do it the other way around. But what if you just go for choosing first and saying, okay, I'll have that. I don't know how, but this is the future I'm going for. And then allow the universe to readjust and contribute to you, because it's actually truly your choice that creates. Yes. So, and the conversation with Chiara and Danilo was about, because next week we're going to have the Right Voice for You class at the castle, which we are so excited about. And we're like, it's such an interesting invitation, because a Right Voice for You class itself has usually an effect of people where they go, oh my God, way too much. No, I can't do that. I can't show up in the world. Oh my God, I would be judged. I would be too much. Oh my God, like, no. I know it's okay to hide. I'm happy. I'm comfortable with hiding, but showing up in the world as crazy me, hello, I will be thrown into exile. I will be deleted from the universe, or whatever you have decided. So there are like these invitations, like the class next week, where people go, oh my God, no, like, I'm happy hiding. Are you really? And then plus, that's not all. Plus, it's at a place that truly invites to greatness, which is the Casa Bogone. And it's this, Danilo was saying, like, his awareness of that castle is truly where it invites you to receive. It invites you to be. And like how a place like this can create exactly the same thing as I talked about business class. You're like, no. This is not my reality. No, I don't need this. No, yeah. Funny that I use this accent. So it's like, no, this is not my reality. This is not for me. This is too big. No, I'm happy in, I can do this class maybe in a normal venue, but this class in a castle, too much. So what have you decided is too big for you and too much for you? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you please destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, men. And you don't have to choose it this time. Whatever it is in your life that's occurring right now, maybe it's a piece of jewelry, maybe it's an invitation to a class, maybe it's an invitation for something totally different where you go, oh my God, this is inviting me to a huge world, and not now, maybe another time. What if you just give yourself permission to not having to choose it right now? What if you give yourself permission to just wait and do it, whenever in the future? Or maybe your knowing is talking at you so loud, like it did with me with that business class example, that you just go, shit, I wish it wasn't the time now, but damn it, it's the time now. I'm gonna go out of my comfort zone and truly go for it. So what have you decided is too much for you? And what have you decided is too huge and too big for you? And everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And it's these situations are so annoying, because you're like, damn it, I know this is creating more. At the same time, the brain says, no, you're comfortable, you're fine. Why would you choose this? You know, and it's like, damn it, but I know this is creating more. And it's really this going out of the comfort zone. And whatever situation is in your life right now, or whatever the invitation you're invited to, or maybe it's a Right Voice for You class or something else, what if you just acknowledge that you are invited and you give yourself permission to choose? And what if you knew that there's no right choice and no wrong choice, and whatever you choose, it creates. And whatever you choose, you'll be fine. And you have choice in every moment, again and again and again. That's the luxury we have on this planet. How amazing is this creation of ours? So I'm wishing you an amazing evening with lots of pleasure and choice. And I'm so looking forward to Right Voice for You at the castle next weekend. Yes. Mwah. Ciao. Bye.